Now, I'm going to click instant deals because I'm not interested in my particular opinion. You can, and some websites, you are geared more towards that. But for viralix, I like to go after instant deals a lot like kind of like Vipon or Snagshot, right? Because I want to get the coupon code instantly so that I can then buy it right away and then have that product come to my house, which I can then ship it into FBA for, to sell it for a profit. Or some of you, I know some people like to merchant fulfill. I don't personally do that with coupon products, but you can. So I'm going to click instant deals, and I'm also going to discount this all the way up to like 90% and see what comes up in the search results. Now, you can stay a little bit lower at like 80. You can stay a little bit lower at like 70. You can go all the way up to like 95. It really depends on what you're looking for. So I'm going to go at like 85 to show you some good examples of deals here. But the key here is all you're looking for is a product that you can buy for cheap, right? Hence the coupon code, then resell back on Amazon for a profit or other websites for a profit. So I like to personally go after things with at least a $10 profit margin. The reason that I say that, and that's basically my general rule of thumb for coupon arbitrage products and buying from coupon websites like viralix, is because that's going to account for any potential shipping fees, even though your shipping fees into FBA are going to be minimal at all. Because if you ship like 5 products or like 10 products in at once, or sometimes even like 50 products, right? The shipping is going to be so minimal that it's going to account for any potential shipping fees, if there are even really any at all. Sometimes I'll ship products in and it'll cost me like $5 per box, and I have like 20 in the box. And then obviously, if we pull up the calculator for the sticklers out there, we'll divide like $5. I don't know why I just did 5.00, but I did $5 divided by 20 products, and then clearly that's 25 cents a product. So does that really matter in the grand scheme of things? No. So maybe you ship like, maybe it costs you like $8 or let's say $9 to ship in 2 different boxes, right? With 15 products, right? So 9 divided by 15, then you're shipping, it's 60 cents per product into FBA. I'm not worried about any of those shipping charges because I'm never just shipping one-off products into FBA. I'm always shipping multiples. So the shipping is pretty much negated and I don't even focus on it. Hence why I say stay above a $10 profit margin, just in case, you might be paying $1 per item for shipping or something, and that's going to account for any of those shipping fees. I also say to stay above a $10 profit margin on these products because that also accounts for some of the Amazon seller fees when you get it into FBA, right? Your storage fees, your referral fees, like the handling fees for FBA to actually do it and fulfill the item to the customer. All those things come into play. And that's why if you stay, as a general rule of thumb, above a $10 profit margin, like I always preach, that will cover any potential shipping fees into FBA for your products. And it will also cover the majority and make sure that you're profitable on all of these items for any of the Amazon storage or referral fees that they do for fulfilling it from FBA, okay? So, general rule of thumb, don't worry about anything else, just stay above a $10 profit margin. Now let's check some products, right? Before even jumping into any of this looks like a good product right here, right? Because it's 90% off at $220, and $220 is the coupon price. So let's check everything out here and see if we can sell it. Before we claim the code, because on viralix, you'll see you only have 20 codes per day. So you only get 20 claims per day, a lot like Vipon, right? So it's very, very similar to that. So I don't want to claim the code before I check out to see if it's $10 profit margin, which you can clearly see that it is here. It sells for $21.99. You're getting it at 90% off, and your purchase price with the coupon code is $220. So $21.99 minus $220 is like 19 something, right? It's clearly above $10. So that's great opportunity there. Now, I want to review it on Amazon before I claim the code and waste the code because I want to check a number of different things and run through my checklist, so to speak. So I want to check, okay, it looks like a good listing, right? It's Amazon Prime. It's got good ratings. It's got a good filled out description. It looks like the seller is invested in this listing. But the chances are, the reason I always say it looks like a good listing and there's reviews and it's Prime and everything is because you don't want too many factors to change by the 2 days that it takes for Amazon to ship it to you, and then maybe the couple days that it takes for you to repackage everything up and ship it into FBA. So you're looking at maybe like 5 to 7 days for you to order this item and then get it into FBA because it's coming to your house first, and then you're sending it back into FBA. So I want to make sure that it looks like the seller is, basically invested in this listing to a certain degree, that when I get my item into FBA, it still has a profit margin and it's going to sell fast, okay? So everything checks out, like I said, right? Reviews right here. It's Amazon Prime. It's got a profit margin, so $21.99 minus, I think the coupon code said it was going to be $220, is what, 19 1998. I can't do math right now, but I'm pretty sure that that's right. Regardless, it's a good profit margin, okay? So what's the best seller rank? Can we sell it, and is it selling fast? Let's click Jungle Scout and see. So it's saying 6 daily sales and about 180 a month with about a monthly revenue a little bit under $4,000. So it is selling well enough to buy this and get it. So if you don't grab Jungle Scout, just stay below 100,000 best seller rank in parent categories. So this is clearly that, right? As you see here, 80,000 or 81,740 in clothing, shoes, and jewelry. So that would indicate that it's clearly a product that's selling fairly decently if you didn't have the Jungle Scout Chrome extension to basically tell you that for sure, okay? So let me take the ASIN, right, and see if I can sell it. We're going to take it into Seller Central and see if we can sell it, because none of this matters if we can't actually sell it, right? And if we can, you know, I'll cover that here in a second, but none of it matters if you can't resell it back on Amazon, which clearly when you take the ASIN into Seller Central and you paste it in there, it says you can sell it in new condition. So boom, I can sell this. That is literally a $19.98 profit margin, not accounting any, 10 cents or like 50 cent shipping fees into Amazon, obviously, right? And not counting any Amazon fees for them actually grabbing it in FBA and fulfilling the order and referring the sale from Amazon.com, right? So you're maybe looking at like, instead of like a $19.98 profit margin, you might be looking at like 11 or a 12 or maybe even a 13 because it's pretty low. Obviously that depends and varies from product to product. If you're really that interested in it, you can always use like the AMZ Scout calculator right here, or just go to Google and type in an FBA calculator, and that will pop up with an FBA calculator that you can use as well, right? So just to show you an example for the people that really want to be sure, my product cost is $2.20, so $2.20. My shipping cost into FBA, I'll estimate at like 30 cents. It's going to be super minimal, and we've already covered why, okay? So my selling cost is roughly $21.99. I might drop it a little bit to get the sale one off. So this is not like, there's many ways to approach the sale. You can either match the buy box or you can slightly undercut the buy box depending on the sellers there. This is not like selling books, or this is not like selling other arbitrage products or like wholesale products where there are a number of other sellers on the listing. And in those cases, you typically want to match the buy box price and share the buy box. This is a little bit of a different business model, so you kind of need to use your judgment. Because there's only one other seller here, if I got this into FBA, I would probably undercut them to sell mine really fast. Maybe I'd undercut them like 50 cents or like 20 cents or maybe even $1 until I got the buy box, sold mine quickly so that I made my money, and I probably would even get off the listing before they even realized that I hopped on the listing, stole the buy box, and made a sale, right? So this is going to be a $13, like I said, $13.30 profit margin. You're spending you're spending $2.20, and you're going to make $13.30 on this product. So it's a great product to buy. Okay, I'm going to keep that up because I'm probably going to buy that. We'll drag that over. Now, if you couldn't potentially sell this back on Amazon, it's still a great potential profit margin, right? Because you could flip this, knowing what I know about Poshmark, you could flip this on Poshmark fairly quickly and for a good profit margin. Maybe like $5 to $10 on Poshmark, maybe a little bit less than $13.30, but you can definitely flip it back on Poshmark if you, bought it for $2.20, resold it for like $15 on Poshmark, eventually someone would buy it and you'd make the money as well. Same thing with Mercari and same thing with the eBay, right? In those specific instances, what you want to do is you just want to take the listing, right? So you're gonna copy the product pictures, you're gonna copy the listing, and you're literally just gonna paste it on Poshmark or eBay or Mercari and then fulfill it from your house or your apartment yourself, right? But you don't have to do that because this product you can obviously sell back on Amazon. Some people like to mix and match like I do. I'll sell some of them back on Poshmark or Mercari or eBay, and also focus on FBA and selling on Amazon as well, depending on which product and which one I like. Some people like to strictly focus on Amazon and selling on FBA. Some people like to strictly focus on the others like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. It's really up to your preference. Like I said, I'm just giving you tools in your metaphorical tool belt to make money online with online arbitrage, okay? So let's find like one or two more to show you good examples. This one looks like it's selling for $10 because it's 90% off and you're buying it for $1. This one might be a little bit over a $10 profit margin because it's $129 and it's 90% off. So let's check this one out. Now this one's selling for $12.95. You're going to get it for $1.29. So what is that, right? It's above a $10 profit margin. Okay, so Now, and also, if you ever wanted to go back into this, you would just claim the code, then you would add it into your cart, which I'm going to do after we end this video because I don't really want to show like my address to everybody. So I'm going to add it to my cart. I'm going to claim the coupon code, use the coupon code in my cart, and boom, there you go. I get the product at $220, then I ship it into FBA, and I sell it for $21.99, right? So same thing with this one. If let's view it on Amazon. We don't want to claim the code before we view it on Amazon. See, this is why we view it on Amazon, right? We don't want to take their word for it that it's $12.95. It looks like clearly there's one new, so clearly it's the only original seller on this, but it looks like it's selling for $10.88, and it's is this like a lightning deal? I don't know why it's like a cut prime price right there. That's strange. But it looks like it's $10.88. It's not actually $12.95. Okay, so that makes a difference because if we're getting it at $129, then that's not a $10 profit margin anymore, right? So let's take the calculator out. So $10.88 minus $129, I think it was. I already forget. That's kind of bad. $129 is $9.59. So it depends. I always say stay above a $10 profit margin, right? But that is just like a rule of thumb. It's just a guideline. You want to stay around $10. You don't. Some people are more comfortable staying around $8. Some people are more comfortable staying around $9. Some people are more comfortable staying 10 and above, and some people are more comfortable going after products that are like $7 because you're either going to make a little bit of money or break even and get the sale to kind of get your account going. Now, there's many different positives and negatives on, or not negatives, positives of just making sales at just like with no profit. And we don't have to get into those too much today. So if you want to get like ungated in categories or you want to kind of increase your seller metrics, then you do also want to focus on, just selling as many products as you possibly can, even if you're not making, that much money off them. So even if you could only make, and I'm going to run the numbers on this here in a second to show you, but even if you could only make like $2 on this, it still might be worth it because you're going to buy like 20 other products or like 30 other products or like 50 other products, depending on how much money you have to invest in products. And then you're going to ship them all into FBA as well. So you might as well collect that extra $2 for like an extra 10 seconds of work, right? It's super, super easy. Now, you can make that judgment call yourself. Like I said, the $10 profit margin is just a guideline to stick by, right? It's just a guideline to kind of say, okay, it's close to 10. That's all right. I'm good with $9.59, clearly. So let's run the numbers here after we check out the listing and see if it's something that A, looks like a good listing, B, if we can sell, and C, if we actually want to sell it and fulfill it for that actual potential profit margin. So it is prime. That's a good sign. It's got 407 ratings, and it's got the Amazon Choice badge. So clearly, this seller is invested in this listing. It looks like a good, solid listing to me. It's got consistent sales history right here at about $12.97. So that's a good sign right here. And let's go down and check the bestseller rank. So it's very, very low. It's 1,700 roughly in beauty and personal care. And obviously the Jungle Scout Chrome extension is going to tell us that it's selling a lot. So 108 a day, 2,800 a month roughly. And that's a great product because no matter how many you get, and another little caveat here is with the coupon codes and the coupon arbitrage with websites like Viralix, the majority of the time you're going to buy one product at a time, right? You're only going to buy one of these because the coupon code is only going to be valid for one of these products. But every once in a while, you can test it out and see by when you go into your cart and you change the quantity, just put it in a quick 999 instead of 1 and see how many you can get. Every once in a while, you might want to get more, and every once in a while, you're not going to be able to get more because the seller is going to restrict your use of a coupon code to only one product of that actual product, right? Or only 3 of those actual products. So then you can use your judgment based on the sales velocity. Another reason why it's important to get Jungle Scout if you want to buy more of those products. So let's say I could potentially buy 10 of these products, and the seller limited me to using the coupon code on only 10 products, right? I'd probably go ahead and buy 10 of those knowing that this sells about 100 a day and there's only one other seller on this listing, and I could undercut them and probably sell them within the first day very, very easily because it's selling 100 a day, right? But none of that matters if we can't actually sell it ourselves. So let's take the ASIN, we'll take it into Seller Central, and we'll check the product to see if we can sell it, okay? And we can sell this in new conditions. So that is a great sign as well. Now, this is another good product potentially, but let's check the calculator plugin right here to see what our potential profit margin would be, right? So we're buying it for $129. We're going to say it's going to cost us another 30 cents to ship it in. Probably won't even cost me that much because I ship a lot of stuff in at once. I've been also buying a lot of books recently, so I have like a number of other books sitting over there on the ledge that I'm going to ship in as well. So like this might end up being like 10 cents, if not less, like because I'm going to ship like probably like 100 books into my next shipment and a bunch of other products as well. So I'm talking super, super low. But just for the sake of kind of giving you a more realistic look, we'll say 30 cents because I'm going to put it in a box with a bunch of other stuff, okay? So about $129 is the cost with the coupon code. About 30 cents to ship this in, varied from product to product because, like I said, I'm shipping a bunch of products in at once. So that still leaves me with a potential profit margin if I sell it for $10.95 or $12.95, which I won't. So we're going to change this to $10.88 potentially. And I might end up undercutting that like $1 or like 20 cents or like 50 cents to get the buy box really fast to steal the sales for like a day or two, right? But I'm still making $5.17 here because the total FBA fee is only $4.12 because it's clearly very, very light and it's probably a small package because it's just like remover pads for makeup, right? So still a great product. I'm still making $5.17 on this if I buy it for $129 with a coupon code and I sell it for $10.88. So another example of a great product that I'm also going to buy after we're done this video. So this is just one example of a website that you guys can use to buy coupon products like this. So viralix, use viralix.com to buy coupon products that you can then resell back on Amazon or Poshmark or Mercari or eBay or any other place, right? That you can resell back for a profit online. Like there's other ways to do this, right? So there's like cashback arbitrage, there's liquidation arbitrage, there's wholesale arbitrage, there's a number of other ways to do this. There's retail arbitrage, right? Where people actually go to physical stores, scan stuff, and then resell it back on Amazon or other places for a profit. But like I said, I like to teach the ones and focus on the ones where I can actually source strictly from my laptop in my house. I don't have to actually go out to the physical store. I can order products to my house. I don't ever have to leave. I can do it right from my couch or my table like I'm sitting right here. Get them to my house, package them back up, and then also focus Seller Central right from my laptop and sell them, right? I never have to leave my house to actually do this. I can have, UPS or not FedEx anymore, but UPS come and schedule a pickup. I don't even have to take it to UPS if I don't want to, right? So they're coming Amazon Prime to my house, and then I ship them back into FBA, and I just count the profit. After, obviously, you want to do like the product research like I showed you.